Hi there! This video is going to cover the differences between setting up workers in STX Desktop versus STX Cloud. So in STX Desktop, you would have gone to Setup and Setup Employee. We call them workers in the STX Cloud software. So let me go through a few things with you that are quite different. All right, so in STX Cloud from your home screen on the left-hand side, you'll see the navigation menu and you'll have your setup. And then you could either click Setup Workers or go to the main setup screen. All right, so let's go through each of these. So the contact information is going to be under Worker Details under their profile. So things like first name, last name, email, phone, their time clock pin for clocking in, username, password, where they should display, uploading their photo, some additional information, if they should get alerts when someone books them an appointment or cancels, and of course in case of emergency. So that's going to be very similar to this area here. Their hours. This is quite different. So under hours, I've got my start and stop time. That's STX Cloud. So for the worker hours, you'll enter their start and stop time. This is different because in STX Desktop, you can actually set 2 intervals. This is oftentimes for lunches. And how we would recommend going about that is in the STX Cloud software, we actually have a better feature. It's called Book Out Time. So you're going to go to your appointment and you're going to click Book Out Time. You can select this for all your workers, or you can just select it for one worker. And then you can go in here and say, okay, you know, every day for the next month, you could do a year, you can do however long you, and you can say that this is going to be daily, and daily from, and like I said, you can do this one worker, all the workers. I just want to show you how great this is. So from 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock, we're going to do lunch and click search. It's going to tell you who's available, maybe who doesn't work that day. I can save the available only, and then it will go ahead and block that time. So rather than use these intervals, we recommend that you use this book out time. And then if you do need to move these around, you can. If you need to shorten them or extend them, you can do that just like you would an appointment. Alrighty. So next up is the payroll. So you're going to go to Setup, Setup Workers. So first you need to set up your compensation methods. If you have compensation scales, you would first set them up under Setup, Setup Workers, Setup Compensation Scales. Or you'd go to Setup Compensation Methods if you don't have scales. And then in here, this is very similar to your desktop. Now there are going to be some things that you aren't able to do within the cloud software. So we have, you know, your start with, and then you can do, you know, your gross service or your tickets or hours. And so that works very similar where you at the end do an add result of step. So we recommend when you're setting up your payroll just to follow that step by step. And here where you assign your regular pay, you're going to do that under Setup Workers, Worker Detail, and then Other, and then select the compensation method here. So if you you first have to set up your payroll methods and then you have to assign them. We do not have other period pay. There is a video on that. And then also we don't have secondary hours, but there's a way to do that as well that we will provide a video for you on. Okay, next up is pictures. So if you want to upload a picture of your worker, that is done under the Profile tab, and you can choose the full file here. The profile, these are just notes. So if you go to the Profile tab and scroll down, those notes are right here. And then in securities, so first in STX Cloud, you're going to go to Setup Workers, Setup Permissions, and you're going to create a permission set based on what they can use. You'll use this page category to go through the different areas of the software and select whether or not that worker has access. Keep in mind, this is page protected. It's not always itemized protected on the page. So very similar to what you do here, you would do here, And then the difference is once you create this permission set, you would go to set up workers, worker details, and then go to the other tab and assign that permission. Okay, next is services. So to assign services, I just go to the services tab under setup workers, the services tab, and I can go down here and select which services this user performs. And then if they also do that online, you'll use these little arrows to drop down and show what services they are. If you need to customize a price or duration for this unique worker, you just select here in the edit area and you're able to do customization as needed. We also have the level system, just like your STX desktop software, where you apply their level here. And then this is a new feature. It allows you to set a booking interval for that staff member. So if this staff member wants appointments every 60 minutes, you can make that setting. And then of course, goals is under setup workers, set up billboard goals, and you're going to set up your goals here. One of the advantages is that we do have a company goal now that you can set up. And you can also, if you go to, let's say, rebook, and you want everybody's rebook goal to be 50%, you can apply that to all. Okie doke. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.